Today's topic is going on the idea of like less work, more rewards. And I'm finding more parallels between the world of success and things like business and everything like that and the world of fitness, because really what it boils down to is success is success. It's not like success in business doesn't carry over to business fitness or anything like that. The lesson today is that you never get paid for hard work. Okay, this is the type of thinking you really got to get out of, and I'm trying to do it myself. Is no one gives a damn about how hard you're working. Okay, no, your boss does not pay you because you're working your ass off. Mother Nature isn't going to get you the results you want because you're busting your ass in the gym. Okay, this idea of like, oh, but I work so hard, therefore I'm entitled to results. No, you're not. You don't get results because you work really hard. Okay, if anything, it's going to set you back. Yes, it's going to require some hard work, but just because you're working harder does not entitle you to better results. This is the mentality that is very prevalent in my generation. You know, I grew up with the mentality of like, if you put in the time in basketball practice, you should get rewards, and we all got our participation trophies, right? And these days, people make fun of it because it's like, oh, we live in the generation where everybody gets a trophy, you know, just because you show up and everything like that. But that's exactly what's going on in fitness. People are like, if I go to the gym, if I work hard enough and everything, then I'm going to get my rewards. And unfortunately, we're accepting our participation trophies, the sore muscles, the fatigue we feel afterwards, the sweat dripping down and stuff. These are things that are the equivalent of the participation trophy in fitness. We think they mean a lot. We think we should be really proud of it to a certain degree, but the fact of the matter is, results go to the winners. The people who don't just show up and put in the time, but the people who actually go and kick ass on the court, not just put in a good hustle and effort in the practice. So the fact of the matter is, the value that you bring to the workout is what gets you the results. It's not about how hard you work, because you can work your ass off in your job or in the gym for years and still not really actually create any extra value. But it's the value that Mother Nature is going to reward. It's the value that your boss is going to reward. In the previous video I said, you know, there are some people where it's like, I've been working at this company, or I've been working out at this gym for 5 years and busting my ass, and this new kid just comes on in and within 6 months they're already ahead of me. What the hell? That's so unfair. No, it is fair because they're coming in and delivering more value than you are. You're just working hard, and nobody cares about your hard work. Mother Nature doesn't care, your boss doesn't care, no one cares about hard work. It's what are you bringing to the table? So here are a couple ways that you can add extra value to your workouts so that you're getting more back, because Mother Nature will always reward you for value. Number one is always, like I say, seek progression instead of the hard work. Yes, you're working hard, but are you doing things better? It doesn't matter if you're doing 100 pull-ups. Are those pull-ups better than before? If you take the guy who only does 20 pull-ups, you know, versus your 100, but he's figuring out ways to do those 20 pull-ups better in small ways every time, changing his technique, modification things, he's gonna get better results than you are. Guaranteed. Because the technique is what gets you the results, and progressing it and doing it to a higher level is what's important, not whether or not you can barely raise your arms after your workout. Number two is get rid of all this damn fluff exercises. I see this all the time in the gym. People, they're there for like 2.5 hours, and I would bet dollars to donuts that 90% of their exercises are barely doing anything. The thing that I always kind of think about is these damn ball slams. You know, when you take the medicine ball, you slam it on the ground. If you never did that a day in your life, you'll never miss it. No one is ever going to like win the state championship in wrestling and be like, you know what made all the difference in the world is those medicine ball slams. No, they're a fluff exercise. They make you feel like you're doing a lot. They're a lot of hard work, but chances are pretty good. Yeah, they're not really providing any real value to your exercise, to your workout. The stuff that provides the best value are the most tried and true bottom of the line basics. Okay, the most basic exercises. Focus 90% of your workout on that. Another thing too is make sure that your workout, your actual exercises are making a difference every single workout to the next. It's the effective workout is one where when you start doing an exercise or you start doing your workout, you're like, wow, this is feeling different than it did last week or last time, which is what happens with me. When you're doing things, it shouldn't feel the same twice. It shouldn't feel like you should feel stronger. You should feel like something is a little bit better, a little more stable, a little bit more in control. Second of all is if you're doing anything that is kind of along the therapeutic side of things, you know, rolling out and everything like that, it should fix things pretty damn fast. Things like stiffness, tightness, soreness, these sorts of things. If your exercise is really that effective at managing these things, they should decrease substantially within a month. Okay, so people are like, oh man, my hips are so tight, you know, and everything, and they're rolling out, they're using the lacrosse balls, they're stretching, they're doing this. If what you're doing is really adding any value, that should cease to be an issue within a few months or dramatically change. So don't accept this idea of if I'm working hard, then I'm going to get somewhere. You should notice a difference every single workout and within a month for sure. And I'm not saying big things like we're getting very superficial where it's like, oh, I'm still the same weight or my pants still feel the same way. The workout should feel different. That's the big thing. You should feel different about every exercise you do on a weekly basis. If you're doing that, then you're adding a good value. If not, something needs to change. And then finally, of course, as always, keep a damn log. There's nothing about hard work that brings you results. Progression brings you results, and the best way to ensure that you're doing that is to keep a workout log so you know what you did and what you need to do to progress it and bring it better. So, bottom line, hard work isn't something you can rely on, but value is in your workouts. Till then, be fit, live free.